Going on, guys? Jay here, back at it again with a lifestyle and food review. So for today, it's my day off. Thought I'd take you on a hike that's close to the downtown core. It's located in North Vancouver. It's a very simple, brisk, I want to say, hike. It's roughly 30 minutes. It's not too intense. I would say if you're not much of a hiker, you can definitely partake in it. It's very brisk. There's some incline, there's some decline. It's quite long. You can burst through it. Definitely is best when you go during conditions that are nice and warm. Today it's a little cloudy, but let's not have that deter us from going. So stay tuned. We'll come for the journey, and to get there you could drive, you could take like a Highway 1, go to North Van, etc., or you could take the bus from Joyce SkyTrain station from Surrey, which is what I'm doing right now. So the instructions are saying I need to board the number 28 bus, and then what goes on to happen is you take this bus all the way to North Van, all the way to the end. So it's gonna be a long ride, roughly 30 minutes, but it's good to go. Stay tuned. On the bus right now. I would say I'm kind of midway through, and yeah, going to North Van. It's quite a ways away for sure, but I'm along for the journey. Yeah, normally I do have like a car to go, but yeah, today kind of like in between a rock and a hard place, don't have one, so it is what it is. Stay tuned. So just trekking there, look at this view of the North Shore Mountains. It'd be a little intense to trek up that mountain, not that specific one, but yeah, I mean, like, my day off, I as well just get some fresh air. It's not the brightest of sunny of days, but it'll do. Stay tuned. Guys, so at Bibbs Exchange, this is North Vancouver, and just have to catch this 212 bus, which is right here at Bay 7. So let's continue this journey. Hello. Here. Go all the way along Dollarton Highway. And literally get to this nice looking cove right here. So based off this map, midway there, But yeah, I mean, like, might as well just make use of the day off, like I keep on harping, just because Vancouver in general, or Lower Mainland, it's like literally a community in the mountains, so might as well just go out and explore. So I've never vlogged Deep Cove, but it's very popular amongst the locals, so you guys will get to see a bit of the trail. It's man-made, obviously, because there's like wood bridges, there's wooden logs, and so on and so forth. But yeah, be patient, we're almost there. Guys, just got off the 212. I'm in the heart of North Vancouver, Deep Cove. Look at the scene in front of me here. It's intense. So I'm probably gonna grab some donuts before I do my hike, get some energy. Stay tuned. Guys, so I got some goods here. I got like a chocolate, I got a maple, and I got 2 honey donuts and a coffee with 2 sugar. So I'm not gonna eat all these donuts right now, just because obviously I'm gonna feel so bloated and sick for my hike. So I'm probably gonna devour one of these honey donuts with the coffee and embark on this journey for Deep Cove. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, coffee, 2 sugar, and a honey donut. So I'm just walking towards this viewpoint of Deep Cove. And the hike isn't called Deep Cove, it's actually called Quarry Rock. But I'll just show you a quick little preview of what view we would see at the end. And now we'll go from there. Just give me a hot minute here as I cross this intersection. You can literally see a bunch of flags right here. Boom. There's like a roundabout. There's a space down there, literally. But just give me a hot minute here. I'll show you guys a quick view. Maybe I'll walk down here. And then after, we'll start this hike. There's a little bit of a starting point, I want to say, that you kind of have to walk like maybe a couple kilometers in towards a residential area. But ooh, this coffee is super hot. But take a look at this view. Alrighty guys, so if you see that little like bald portion with that rock right over there, that's the viewpoint that you eventually see when you finish the hike. There seems to be some kayaking rental stuff over there. Someone's actually on the water, and this marina right here. Very picturesque. A community tucked in this little cove here. Looks nice, so let's embark on this journey. Come along, let's go. Okay, so might as well, as I'm walking, just dive into this honey donut. First bite, Honey's Donuts, let's see how it is. It's very nice and doughy, very high, very tall. But let's see if it lives up to the hype. Get the branding in the shot here. It's not too bad. Anyways, let's continue on. The start of the hike is like probably 10 to 15 minutes from here. I wish there was like a shuttle or something like that, but it's all good. Oh, there's like a children's playground. Look at this view. A nice spot to picnic. You know what? These donuts, they remind me a lot like waffles. Just gotta be careful. I don't drop this donut. Super delicious. Very nice chill day. Not taking it too hard. People chilling on a rock there. Let's continue on. Nice park incorporating all this walkway, retaining the trees. It's very nice. And you can literally see a lot of people just relaxing here. People with dogs, people at the bench, people down by the water. And this is the first sign that you want to find, Baden-Powell, with all these blue arrows. They also offer up bags for dog wastage. Hey guys, started the hike. Whew. What's up? Yes, sir. 10 minutes in. It's pretty intense. I need to take a breather. Elevation is just too much for me. Nice view. Just to start. Literally only 10% through, maybe even 5. This breathing, heavy breathing, is not a good sign. Very unhealthy. Gotta trek it, make it through, soldier on. One step at a time, guys. Good first checkpoint. The bridge. Going over the water. This is a super easy hike. It's just that initial uphill is a big drag. Not too sure how much of this hike I'm gonna get, but it is hard to vlog and hike at the same time. I'm just so exhausted. This is like an hour hike. Going up is always hard. Going down is so simple. You just burst through it. Might hurt your knees, shins, but it's all good. Literally just surrounded by trees. It's very good for the oxygen. See all the green. Just disconnect. But most definitely, it is very tiring. We are approaching the second bridge, and we'll show you the approach. What's cool is the city decided to maintain and uphold it for the community and just overall inhabitants of the community we call the Lower Mainland. I mean, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, and this is a good break from the 9 to 5 grind just go out there and see a few items. But yeah, let's continue to soldier on, rock on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off my jacket. Don't want to sweat too much in it. It is a hike after all, where I'm physically doing some physical activity. And this heavy breathing is by no means a difficult hike due to this particular hike. It's just because I'm out of shape. I don't work out, I eat up a lot of food, and that's just how it is normally. But this is a very moderate to medium hike. It just takes like 45 minutes or so till you reach the summit. But yeah, that first initial bit, it's a little steep, but it's manageable. Look at this approach. What a glorious bridge. For this hike, you come across like 4 or 5 bridges, and this one beautifully maintained. For the amount of rain that we got, you'd think that it would be molding and rotting, but they do a wonderful job maintaining it. Excess steep decline, literally scaling the mountain up and navigating on the side of it, truly amazing. Guys, hear that ASMR? Woo. Alrighty guys, so this is pretty picturesque. I mean, you heard the ASMR of the whole little water hitting the rocks. I mean, like, without this honey cafe and donuts, without their coffee, I don't think I would be able to manage through this, to be honest. It is sort of similar to when you're kind of going to war. You're trying to master the terrain, just carving your own path, creating your own journey, and you don't know particularly what might come about it. Just continue to do what you need to do, and everything will all work out. I would say I'm about like 20-30% through. It'll be definitely interesting to just get this resolved ASAP. But yeah, enough of me rambling. Let's get some more of the hike scenes and just continue on. But this hike, definitely go during spring, summer, a little bit of fall, depending if it rained a couple days before, because it's not like pavement. It is in fact the terrain, which most of it is rocky, uneven, and most particularly dirt. So let's show you a good example of that. For this trail, I would actually consider it a hike, but this part of it, very rocky, very uneven, barely. There are some flat portions, but you don't necessarily per se need hiking shoes. You could just go up here if you wanted, just add some variation so you don't get a little too bored. I mean, like for me, oh, there's a huge tree blocking. Ooh. If you're a little nervous about trekking over tree stumps like that, I would say that's probably one of the more difficult parts. It's not something like this at all times. It's just nature's present and beauty and gift to the trail, and sort of similar to like what Bob Ross would say, it's just a little friend that the trail needs to not be lonely. But yeah, that was a little sampler of it. I'll show you a bit more. It's super simple and you can carve through it no problem. But in terms of the shoes I'm wearing, they're actually my running shoes. They used to be shoes that I used to style with to impress people, but I particularly use it for all purpose now. Styling, working out, running, although they do overheat quite quickly. But stay tuned. To see my shoes, I'll get to a nice solid spot so you can get some lighting on the shoes. Just give me a hot minute here. This is a trick. This isn't the summit of the hike. I would say it's around 60%. Thought I'd show you guys my shoes. Lunar Lawn, very comfortable technology. 3M on the inside, black with Flyknit wiring, which is green. Very comfortable. Nikes. But let's soldier on. This is the fake peak. I'd say it's around 60% of the way there. So when you see this, don't get too excited just because it is not the far end yet. It seems like it, just based off looking at it, but it's not. And for this hike, if you're worried about animals such as bears, cougars, or foxes, or any of those things, do not worry. I'm not too sure about bears and whatnot, but it seems like a very edge of the mountain that I wouldn't worry about it. There might be, but don't take my word for it. If I see it, I'll be shocked, try to run away, but the bear would probably maul me, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's continue on. I'll show you what's in front of me right now. And the fact that the city has done a wonderful job doing all this carpentry for this bridge. I mean, for these spots where there's a river, not a river, but like water just flowing from the mountain down to the bottom into the cove, This is just so amazing. Again, more stairs, very brutal. It's like Stairmaster on my day off. Very nice and rewarding, to say the least. Very good job maintaining it. Oh, got some people up in front of me. But yeah, let's continue on. More stairs. Whew. Nice open forest. You rarely see stuff like this anymore. Kind of like a shame, the natural beauty of the world, where it was once a raw, unterraformed item that most of us, we enjoy seeing the trees and the unearthed, no buildings and all that stuff. But nowadays, we've all been consumed by consumerism, capitalism, and everything in between. Where in a Western country like Canada, you go to those big cities surrounded by skyscrapers, advertisements, movies, celebrities, and products. But the true grassroots of Canada as a whole is those rural towns encompassing community, hard work, friendliness, and togetherness. If you miss the roots of what Canada used to be, leave it down in the comment section below. But it's always good to disconnect, unwind from the big city hustle bustle, with the partying, the women, the food, the showboating, and everything in between. Maybe when it came to the whole situation related to the lockdown, maybe we as individuals got back to our roots and decided what was important and what was not. This is a huge rant. I'm in no position to speak about it. It's your own personal opinion. Take it or leave it. But just take a look at this view that I'm just about to get close to. Not even close to being finished. Time I shoot right now. Whew. Let's continue on. Definitely this hike, I'd say it's good for all ages. Kids from 6 and up, dogs, humans, grandparents. Sorry for saying humans, that was a little joke. Another bridge, nice. Here, listen to this ASMR. Sounds like a nice, relaxing scene in one of those videos used to meditate. I think I'm nearing the 70% mark, just because as I progressively get further and further up this mountain, I'll be able to see the nice view of the deep cove. So continue along with this journey. I was talking about consumerism, I was talking about a bunch of stuff, and yeah, I mean, like, you gotta get out here, you gotta enjoy yourself, you gotta relax, take in that oxygen, release that carbon stress. And this is very counterproductive in terms of going on a hike after getting a foot massage, but that's how everything panned out. Stay tuned. This literally reminds me of like that rock and roll song, Stairway to Heaven. We just walk, walk, walk. You never know when you're gonna stop. This is just brutal. I'm sweating like crazy. I think to end the video, I'm gonna take a dip in the cove and enjoy myself. Stay tuned. I'd say I'm through a decent portion of the hike. I keep checking in. Haven't seen anything too amazing. Super lush, super nice. Love the fresh air, love the activity. Yeah, sometimes after a little bit of hiking, you just want it to end. Can't wait for this to be near its finish so you guys could see the end result. Stay tuned. Getting more and more deeper in the bush. Hopefully none of this is poison ivy. I don't want to deal with that stuff post-hike. When it comes to going out, exploring nature, carving a name, and just going the paths undiscovered. Personally speaking, I'm not a huge fan, just because less is more for me. Oh, see the summit. You can see the huge peak with the rock. I'll show you a little glimpse. That yellow in the background. You'd think that rock down there is it, but it's too bushy. So let's continue on. Close off this last rocky 10%, I would say. Alrighty guys, so almost near the summit of Quarry Rock. I've been saying Deep Cove. Deep Cove is actually the name of the cove, that little inlet with the water, but fast approaching the end. We'll look at this. Oh. Can't tell if it's on this side or the other side. Oh, I think it's on this side. The summit is on the right side, and there seems to be some tree damage to getting to the summit. There's a warning. Don't get too close to the edge. But take a look at this awesome scene. Forbidden due to COVID. Down. Let's explore this little summit here. Just be careful of this edge. They literally got pieces of wood here. Guys, do you see that awesome view behind me? I'll probably try to go down here, get like an unobstructed, so I can enjoy it. It is very dangerous. I mean, like, this is legit a cliff after all. I would not recommend that you try to scale this edge, to be honest with you, to get down there. This will be enough. How's this for a view, guys? This is Deep Cove. I'm a little concerned because there's a boat looking right at me, and the park is yeah, I mean, like, this hike is awesome. So good view. Weather could be a little more brighter, but it's all good. I might take some photos, end it here, and go for some food. But that's the hike. Super simple, like I said, for kids ages 6 and up, dogs, grandparents. It's fun for all. Super simple. By the time you're done, it's over. But I'm just gonna recap it there. Stay tuned. Ooh. This is the other side of the rock. This is such an intense drop. There's also the other side here. It's not as picturesque. Literally just facing the forest. But how's this for a view? Has like an opening. Super nice. You could literally see these skyscrapers in the background. Looks pretty nice. Just nothingness. Peacefulness. You could hear the birds chirping. I'll be quiet for a good solid 10 seconds. What's your thoughts on the summit here? It's a nice view. You can literally see the marina. Guys, so I'm gonna end it here from Deep Cove. Super awesome. Just got to take it in. Saw what I needed to see. Super relaxing. And take this warning sign. 2020 sucks. I agree. Quarry rock caution. Cliff face with steep drop ahead. Supervise children at all times. Keep your dog on leash. Beyond this sign is private property. So just explored private property. But yeah, that's it for me. Take care. Signing off from Deep Cove. Thanks again for staying tuned. Super simple hike. And if you're new, click subscribe. If you're not, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that video. A lifestyle of Vancouver, Canada, particularly North Van. Take care. Signing off. Jay from J Food Reviews. Bye for now. I lied. Now I'm truly signing off. This isn't a very good way to end it, but this is the other kind of a taking off point. Stay tuned. Bye for now. Alrighty guys, so this is some bonus footage. Literally, I did the hike from the top of that point up there. Made it back to the cove. So what I'm gonna do to cool myself off, so I'm gonna put my phone away and I go for a quick swim. There was a sign saying swim at your own risk, no lifeguard on duty. So gonna not go too far in, probably take this off as well. And just wash off all the sweat and just go about the rest of my day. Stay tuned. So just gonna go into the water for a little bit, just soak off all the sweat. Actually, I forgot something. Hold up, you guys. So we're just gonna go in. Ooh, nice and brisk. Nice and brisk. I'm not gonna swim. I'm just gonna dunk myself in and just call it a day. It's so cold. I'm such a slim guy. Whew. It's nice and refreshing after a nice long hike. Sometimes you just gotta take the plunge. It's super green water. Nice and relaxing. It's coming from those mountains behind me. It's super icy and it's not even summer yet, but it's very relaxing to say the least. But anyways, this is the bonus footage, me enjoying the natural beauty and nature of Canada, specifically North Van. And I mean, like, the water's still freezing cold, but I think I've gotten used to it. Thanks again for staying tuned. I'm truly signing off. Bye for now.